Hi there, Aries. Welcome to Jive Tarot and your weekly freestyle. So, let's pull some tarot cards, see what's happening in the universe for you. Oh, already, huh? You were ready. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is reveling in your good fortune, counting your blessings. Um, Pure astonishment with how far you've come and what you've done. And the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is fantastic, Aries. So, with the Magician, you're able to realize the hard work and the effort and everything that you've put in to produce this outcome, this marvelous outcome for yourself. So I don't really expect to have too many views on this video. If y'all are all in y'all element and enjoying life, what would you be checking your tarot cards for? I mean, unless you want it more. Bigger, better, faster, more. Okay, I see a Queen of Swords. So there is somebody in your environment, however. Oh, you know what I hear? I really don't think that's a good idea, Yogi. Like, okay, with the Eight of Swords in the upright and the Queen of Swords in reverse, there is somebody that is, I don't know, maybe misery loves company. Maybe they're, and the King of Swords. Okay, so this is actually a match. This is somebody, this is equal opposites forces kind of pushing against each other. You finally found an area in which you could relax, so all those voices in your head are starting to dissipate. But where do they go? Where does the poo go? We want to know. So it's kind of falling on the shoulders and the ears of your partner or this significant other that you have, this divine counterpart, be it a dog. I see. Charging off into some kind of sunset. So this could have something to do with some sort of debt, credit cards, spending habits, it's a possibility. It's an inability to properly budget or a worrying about budgeting, a worrying about money. It's a fight about money. All right. We have a marital dispute about money. Tell him to go to work. Tell him to get a job. Tell him Waffle House is higher. Three of Cups. Oh, right. So it could also be that you're spending a lot of time away from the house. It could be that you are even being pushed to spend more time away from the house. Now, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so with the confusion and with the animosity or whatever kind of um, negative atmosphere that you have going on, it's pushing you away from towards friends, family, support systems, other things like that. But your mind and your actions are stayed on the house, the home, the that's where you want to be. It's where you really want to be. But they're like pushing you into an atmosphere that is not that. I see the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I see that you do just want to be there, be home, be around, nostalgia, be with them, be with your children. But what's happening is this wounded warrior is coming up, and he is definitely facing the resistance, whatever that resistance may be in the Wheel of Fortune. Um, this is kind of heavy. It's kind of troublesome. It's kind of burdensome. But it's not outside of the realm of your capabilities. You understand? Um, I know it's going to be one of those buck things to say that, he gives us strongest battles to our fiercest warriors. But what it is, um, it's the devil in reverse. Okay, so there is this idea to go ahead and cut out, like, we're cutting out deviant behavior in our trek. We're just going there. Now, when we come back, though, we might be accused of not only overspending or coming out of the budget, but also what were you doing? Who were you with? Who were you calling? Who was there? You know? So we might have actually just added one more problem to the existing problems. I think your coping mechanisms might need a little work. Um, you should be able to. Magician, Nine of Pentacles, with this new start behind the Magician and the Emperor, that's your card, and holding tight to. The Three of Cups is back here too. The Lovers is back here. Oh my God, secrets open. You're in a vulnerable spot. You're letting go of regret. It's Ten of Pentacles. This has so much possibility, but for some odd reason, the Six of Wands is here in reverse. Now, this person that you're dealing with, I'm going to go ahead and pull like a whole spread on them because, honestly, it's the lack of their coping mechanisms. It's their lack of ability to trust the people that they're in cohorts with, camaraderie with, and put away the wands and stop complaining about just random stuff that, yes, say it once. If it bothers you, if you have an issue with it, say it once. You don't have to keep bringing it up, and you don't have to keep nagging, and you don't have to keep dwelling on it. Share it with the group and then move past it. Start to look for a solution. This person needs to look for a solution. And you being the King of Swords right here, you should be able to easily persuade their thinking to a place that is more stable, that is more secure. But your actions, however, are leading them to believe that there's more things to worry about. Okay, so before the problem snowballs too far, Aries, it's time to turn around and take a look at how you can manipulate this to work better or discuss better. You understand? You've come this far, you've done it before, and you'll do it again. There's no reason why the ordeal or the issues from the last 3 years has to carry on and recreate itself in this new atmosphere. No reason. Nip it in the bud before it snowballs. Not by running away from it either. Gosh, man. Yeah, nothing on you. Wow, that's strange. You want to talk? See the Ace of Pentacles here? I see a upcoming job opportunity. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, that's all I got. I see an upcoming job opportunity. That's all I got. That's all I got. And there was the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That upcoming job opportunity. So learn where to invest your energies also. So you were investing your energies in running away and kind of silencing maybe your kind of sensory overload a little bit at this time. And but your thoughts being stayed at the home life, it just could have been a little bit easier to reassure them, let them know they were being heard, let them know that it's not all right to nag. Like really, Aries, I usually reserve my readings to like just dig into the sign that I'm dealing with because I don't want to be talking about people that aren't in the room. So if I can talk about your issues or I can talk about your problems and how to solve your problems, then I'm not just wasting my breath talking trash behind people's backs, but telling it to their face so that they can properly assess the situation and make a difference, find a solution. But this solution is kind of interdependent or codependent on their ability or your ability to express the fact that you do not find nagging attractive or productive. You understand? But yeah, I see this upcoming job opportunity, or maybe it's an opportunity to move uh, dwellings, a bigger apartment or a cheaper apartment or whatever it is that you're looking for, and letting yourself in from the cold. So to say to make time or to stop alienating yourself from this coping mechanism that really will not get either one of y'all very far and will probably pull you out into that Six of Wands in reverse energy. The failing, the flailing, the not finding the solution when the solution was just so easy. Like it's one hair, pluck it. It's one hair. Pluck it before it becomes 50 hairs. Okay, so with the new job opportunity or the searching for the job opportunity or searching for the solution, and then making it animately clear to the person that you're dealing with that nagging isn't appreciated, and you understanding that running away from the problem only produces more problems. It doesn't always have to be drugs and alcohol, it can be negative coping mechanisms. But there you become a little bit more open, a little bit more receptive, a little bit closer to home, a little bit closer to the hearth, the warmth, the fireplace, the heart of the matter, and being a little bit more vulnerable without, I mean, like, you don't have that huge amount of pride. Y'all have a huge amount of go get. Y'all have a huge amount of solution. Y'all have a huge amount of fire energy. Use it correctly. A gun in the hand of a criminal is not a very good thing, but a gun in the hand of a righteous man is a very, very good thing indeed. Yes? Okay. So, I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye here. I hope that you're able to bring this into your home life. Empress. There's your Empress in the upright. Yes, right around the corner. Just right around the corner. Kind of even covering all this rambunctious stuff from. Um, so if there were something, say you had gone out. No, no. Okay, say you hadn't gone out. Okay, so I'm hoping that the Empress here, or this new way of thinking, this new productive, fruitful way of thinking, will kind of paint over any instance in which you believed that running away from the issue was a good idea because, like we said before, running away from the issue is only going to get you this. So, trust in your intuition. Trust in, there are a lot of things that are on a need to know basis. I'm feeling there's a lot of things that are on a need to know basis. There's a lot of things that, I'm older, I'm wiser, I know this, I know how to do this, I know what's happening, stop worrying. But yes, that's all fine and good to have that. That's excellent to have that. It's even more excellent to communicate it to your significant other, Aries. They might find it arrogant or brazen or a little bit self-righteous or ballsy. But you're an Aries, so if they can't accept that about you, then what are they doing with you? Just let them know what you think and why you're so at ease because you're worthy of this ease at this time because what's been happening, you've been needing a break. You've been needing this win. You've been needing this. And for them to come at you so soon kind of like stops that in its tracks. It stops you from wanting to do anything. It stops me. Look, I don't even want to do it anymore if you're going to complain at me like that, bruh. I don't even want to do it anymore if you're gonna fuss at me like that, bruh. But it's important to not fall on negative coping mechanisms during this time. It's a fresh start. It's a new start. You're in your comfort zone. You're in your happy spot. You know, you don't want to let this go. This is independence. This is control. This is your card. This is the Emperor. This is the Emperor, and the Empress has come out, and the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords might be out of her element, you know. The Queen of Swords might be complaining a little bit, or not even complaining outwardly, but just thinking negative thoughts. You can, maybe they're looking at you different. You can tell. There's so many different ways and reasons. There's so many different ways and reasons to ruin it. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm going to go a week longer before I get this job. You know? That's not the solution. That's adding to the problem. Do you want the solution or do you not want the solution, Aries? You know? So it could also be that they don't see any way. Now you're a little bit more confident, you're a little bit more comprehensive, you've been here, done that, you've been there, done that, you've even got the t-shirt for God's sake, so put it on and go to work. They might be just a little bit younger, but not any less valid or valuable to the relationship, but they just don't know how to do this like you know how to do this. You do this fierce, you do this awesome. You do this strategically. You do this deliberately. Live deliberately. Oh, and there's so much love and emotion and just everything back there too. It's almost like when it happens, you feel empowered, you know? You feel this self-empowerment and everything just works out. So why not take advantage of it? Why not take advantage of it? Stop nailing the nails in your own coffin and seize the day, for God's sake. You know? All right, Aries, that feels like all I have for you because that was just such a profound message wrapped in a little box, tied with a little bow. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're taking these steps. I hope that this week finds you well and that you are blessed with all the proper outcomes and all the right words to say. So like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload, which should be around next week. All signs live. Yes. So, Aries, until next time, thanks for stopping by at Jive.